You are behind the wheel of a car that costs $450,000 at a red light, and the cabin is so quiet you can hear your own pulse negotiating with the leather. Outside the window, a woman jogs to catch the 90 bus, backpack bouncing, phone out, doing math. Something in your chest tightens before you can name it. You know that bus, you know that run. 10 years ago, that stop belonged to you. This video is about every car you will ever own in order, and what each one says about you, whether or not you ask it to. Level 1. The bus stop years. You are 22. The fare is $3.40, and some mornings you have $3.15, and you stand there praying the fare will cover you. Note the direction of that sentence. You share a 2-bedroom with a roommate named Reggie, who works a warehouse 40 minutes out, too far for the bus, too broke for a car, and some nights he pays a ride-share app more than the last 2 hours of his shift paid him. Neither of you says the word. It is on the lease. The first car is not a decision. It is a relief so total it feels like religion. A 1998 Corolla, gray, from a man named Russ, who takes $2,900 in cash and hands you a box of fuses he declines to explain. The odometer reads 341,000, which strikes you as high. A year later, it reads 339,000, which strikes you as nothing at all. You learn to read the dashboard the way sailors read weather. The check engine light comes on twice. Both times it is nothing. You take this personally. The upgrades come sideways the way they do. A Camry with seats that are not cloth. You notice the leather before you notice the payment. The comfort arrives first and the number follows by mail. Then the truck. $40,000 financed, $770 a month, justified out loud as hauling and commuting. All of it true. Underneath, quieter. For the first time, you are at peace with your car. Nobody tells you that peace at this level is simply the feeling of not yet having seen the next badge. Level 2, reputation on wheels. It starts with a badge on a co-worker's grill, catching light in a way yours does not. Since he bought it, meetings say his name differently. A little more attention, a little less interruption. You notice. You tell yourself you don't. You look up trims until midnight. The BMW costs $49,000 and buys something no spec sheet lists. Rooms change when you enter behind that grill. The version of you that other people assume exists begins attending meetings on your behalf. He performs well. He is promoted first. By then you have met Denise, an actuary who drives a Subaru and declines on professional grounds to justify it. She never asks what your car cost. You like how the two of you look pulling into places. So the decision makes itself, his and hers. 2 G-Wagons, $210,000 combined, financed at rates the salesman presents as a formality. The doors close with a heavy, expensive sound that tells you every single time that you have made it. The sound is licensed. The dealership plays it through a small speaker under the sill. You know this. It works anyway. Nobody warns you about the invisible math. Insurance renewal letters that arrive in envelopes heavier than they should be. Tires that cost more than your first engine. And the payments, and combined, adjusted after the paperwork settled, coming to $1,890 a month, a number you never once calculated and cannot trace to any figure you sign. You open the spreadsheet at midnight, coffee going cold on schedule. An advisor would tell you your vehicle should sit under 15% of your net worth. Yours sit at 240%. In the cell where the total belongs, the spreadsheet has written, "Stop opening the spreadsheet." The single 1-800-890. Level 3, when the car stops being a car. The wagons disappear over 2 years the way expensive mistakes do. Sold, refinance, replaced by decisions nobody films. Index funds on Tuesdays. Denise's practice becomes 3 practices. Nobody claps, which you slowly recognize as the sound of it working. At the hardware store, buying wiper blades for the sensible sedan, you stand behind an old man in a tan windbreaker who pays with exact change and a coupon for the wiper blades you are buying at full price. He glances at your receipt with professional courtesy. One word, coupons. 1. Willie nod, soft focus. 6 boring years later, a calm woman named Verna, who manages money the way some people manage bees, calls to say the portfolio has cleared 8 figures. You are in a parking garage. You feel nothing, which Verna says is normal, and bills you for. The rolls comes 4 months later, $450,000, paid the way you used to pay for groceries, which is to say, you check the number and pray, except now the prayer is a formality, and formality, you are learning, is what wealth is made of. The doors close silent. The outside world has been asked to wait somewhere else. Level 4, the vault on wheels. A man named Osric calls. He does not sell cars, he allocates them. The wait list is not a wait list, it is a review. The brand examines your collection, your history, your relationships, before deciding whether you may pay. You are not the buyer, you are the applicant. The interview happens in an unmarked building, and they ask what your first car said about you, and you answer honestly, nothing. It was a Corolla. It said nothing for 11 years. They stand and shake your hand. Silence, it turns out, is the reference they call. You are approved for one of 9. The Ferrari arrives, and you stop driving the way you drove the truck and start driving the way a curator carries a painting. A scratch is no longer an errand. It is tens of thousands of dollars leaving through a fender. You walk the garage at 11 p.m. with a flashlight, checking for condensation, hairline cracks, opinion. The insurance requires the walk. The policy names the flashlight. The McLaren appreciates while parked. It earns more per night, motionless, in the dark, than Reggie earned in a year of shifts. You do that math exactly once. You have a man now for the filing. Level 5, a driver named Merle, formerly of a firm you are not told about. The first morning you sit in the back of a car you do not own, do not insure, do not inspect, and you do not know the make. Not knowing the make is the amenity. It scales. Level 6, you stop knowing whether you traveled. You express an interest in being somewhere, and at some point you have been there. Level 7, everything comes to you now. You have not driven in 18 months. The house has a room whose entire purpose is that you are already in it. The collection goes to a climate-controlled facility out on Route 9. The same Route 9. This genre only has one road, where it sleeps under covers, appreciating in the dark, visited the way you would visit a relative you owe money to. The 12th unit holds the overflow. The box of fuses Russ never explained, the licensed door sound on its little speaker, the flashlight. The flashlight is still on. Somebody has to do the checking, and it is no longer you, and it was never going to be the flashlight's decision to stop. 1 unit 12 beat. Level 8 is the red light where this video began. The woman jogging for the 90 bus. The genre needs you to believe she is you 10 years ago, and that the tightness is memory. It is not. It is recognition. She is not chasing the bus. She is holding the floor. Every ladder needs a bottom rung. The bottom rung is load-bearing. The genre parks you at this light so you can feel the distance. And Reggie, the roommate these stories introduce so the poverty has a witness, then never mention again. Reggie bought the Corolla when you upgraded. He drives it still. The odometer reads 41,000. It is counting down. He knows what it is counting down to. He is not telling you because you stopped calling. So, what should your car say about you? Nothing. That was the answer at every level. The Corolla said nothing for 11 years, and it was the only honest car you ever owned. Subscribe for more cinematic finance stories. We tell them in second person so that they happen to you. The light turns green eventually, and everyone pulls forward. The woman makes the bus, or she doesn't. The schedule says 90. The true number is 96. The city rounds it down for honesty. And somewhere out on Route 9, in the dark, under a cover, something you own is worth more than it was when this sentence began. That was the level. There was only ever one.